How good is this? I'm back. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for being so patient, everybody. I've missed you so much. I felt like my right arm had been cut off, not being able to chat with you guys. But I'm back, and it's so exciting because the Australian election results are coming in as we speak, and Scotty from marketing is gone. Gone, adios. It's bliss. So we've still got to get the fine print of who has how many seats, but he's not going to be there. Wow, it is epic, epic. So this is going to be a quick video because I don't want to push my luck now with YouTube and I want to get it up quickly. But this week, have you noticed, intrepid viewers, Elon Musk? So Tesla shares are tanking, partly because I think, I don't know, the shine is going off Elon Musk. And then this week a judge ruled, or just yesterday, I think, that the driver of his Tesla semi-automatic driverless car is responsible for the deaths of 2 people because you're not meant to treat it as a driverless car. You can't just park up and read your phone in the back seat while the car magically takes you like the Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons? You're supposed to still be there with your hands on the wheel. So that isn't good. So let's have a look what's happening for Elon Musk. Elon Musk, oh, it's so good to be back. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And here I am back in Milan. I can't do anything about the birds next door. They're going crazy in the tree. So I hope you like bird noises. I'll try and speak a bit louder. There they are, chirping in Italian, like the dogs. Here we go. Elon Musk. Oh, yes. Oh, my word. Glory be and hallelujah. He's got a lot of wands. He's fighting a lot of things simultaneously. Okay. So here he is at the top of his mega mountain, the Tesla mountain, fighting off all these different things. I think the worst thing he did was make this egotistical bid for Twitter. If I control Twitter, I control the world. You know, people weren't happy. They aren't happy. We'll see. Okay. Now, he's also wondering, this might seem stupid when you're talking about the wealth of Elon Musk, have I got enough money? You know what I think this is about? This is about, I think, the other people he wanted to come on board to buy his giant whack of Tesla. But he's watching his money. Look, he could lose, God knows what, 100 billion and still be on top. He's not like mere mortals, but that's still a freak out if you're used to being on top. This is the arguing round in circles, the famous argy-bargy card. For those who are new to this channel, argy-bargy is an Australian term, meaning people arguing for the sake of arguing and getting nowhere. That's called argy-bargy. Here it is. Right, I think he's got all his different advisors, lawyers, money people, tech advisors, and they're all arguing, I think, with each other. This indicates with each other as well as him. He's not happy. He is not happy about this. He's used to being the star of the show, the King of Wands. He's not used to this, right? He's going, but you all work for me. You work for me. I'm the king. I'm the king. but the king is in retreat. The king needs to have a little lie down, perhaps a Valiant. Look at this. All the swords coming down. If he puts his head up now more than he is, the swords. Now, I'm still so excited about the elections. Thank you, fellow Australians. Sorry I didn't have more faith in you. Okay, so the Pennsylvania thing. And it's on a knife edge. It's Dr. Oz. I'm Dr. Oz. How can he be Dr. Oz? Anyway, Dr. Oz and whoever the other guy is. Now, what's happening with my car? Okay, now why this is interesting is for the people of Pennsylvania and anywhere, it's showing Trump and his greediness and his treasonous sort of thinking right up front. Right, he said, first of all, Dr. Oz, just declare you're the winner, just declare you're the winner. And then when Dr. Oz is behind by a few votes, he's going, get more votes, keep counting. Dr. Oz gets ahead a few votes. He goes, stop counting, stop counting. So it's perfectly clear for anyone who has a quarter of a brain cell that this isn't actually, this is what happened in 2020. It wasn't about the actual American democratic system working. No, it was about Trump not having a good night. You know, and they keep following this guy who we know has the brain of a goldfish. So let's have a look. What are we looking at? What's our question, viewers? The viewers is, will people see this? Will people from the Pennsylvania count, will people see through Trump? Oh, let's hope the Australian election represents a bit of a U-turn or a pendulum swing. Okay. Come on, will Pennsylvania wake up some people? It's mysterious. Oh, there's a way to go yet with this. Okay. So, in the centre, it's unclear at this stage with the hermit, but my question was, will people see through the Yeti? And the hermit shines the light on the way. I'm loving that. I think this might come down to the youth vote. Now, these are primaries. The youth vote in America is not famous for turning out in big numbers anyway, certainly not for primaries. But I think it's at a stage with the economics of everything everywhere where baby boomer parents either have their adult children living with them or supporting their adult children if they can afford it to get housing and so forth. It might represent people voting for the children. They're voting for their children and their grandchildren. There's a vibe about that here with this young page. It's going to be a legal thing, and I think already there are legal issues as we speak. So that will continue. I think I heard somewhere or read somewhere that some Pennsylvania judges have said they will be prepared to count absentee votes that weren't dated, providing they arrived on time. Because, dear America, you've got a federal law saying people can't be stopped from voting for a sort of an official or a bureaucratic error if it's not about their right to vote. Okay, so in other words, you can take it to the judiciary. Does this person have the right to vote or not? But if you definitely have the right to vote and your vote is in on time, then it comes under this federal law, or should, who would think, that even though it wasn't dated, it could be counted. So let's keep an eye on that, what happens with that. You've got, I suspect they're going to say, yes, they'll be counted because this is the vengeful, impulsive night on top. This could be the Yeti unleashing, or those who think he's a working human, you know, not accepting it, going into the headwinds, defying it, just do all that stuff. Mucky energy around this. Outcome, though, page. We have the 2 pages. This is the root of the issue. This is the outcome. Like I said, I think it's older voters voting for young people, or when we get the breakdown of the election, we might find more young people voted than we thought. And they're the ones who are concerned about losing civil liberties and stuff, because Pentacles is not just about money, and God knows they are worried about money, but this is values too. So I'm quite optimistic that regardless of who gets over the line for this primary, that this process I've been talking about is playing out. I'm pleased. Because as you know, viewers, I often ask a question and then go, is this going to happen or not? So I'm very pleased with this. I think we can take heart for lots of reasons. And now, beloved ones, intrepid viewers, I've got to change to my sunnies and head off and get some Prosecco to celebrate the end of Scotty and our new Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, known to all in the Australian tradition, Albo. So our Prime Minister from today will be Albo. Oh, bless. Oh, before I go, he was raised by a single mother in what we call housing commission and you call the projects. So he grew up tough and old school. I hope he hasn't forgotten all that in the last 30 years. So blessed be. And I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Moi. Besitos. Ciao, ciao. Bye.